Welcome to the Spotty stream. Welcome to the Champions Rocket League series. I'm Spotty FC. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining tonight. We've got some great action here. As we're gonna have probably one of the biggest matches of the season so far. This is Phantom Esports and 135 Esports. We have not seen Phantom Esports on the stream in a very long time. 135 we've seen more recently. I think the last time we streamed them was probably 100 Solus. If I had to take a guess, I know I've streamed Solus not too long ago. But we'll see how things go here. Although I'd love to, Although again, I'd love to know when the last time is I streamed Phantom. I've definitely streamed them before, but not for a while. Honestly, I'll be honest, I didn't even realize they were around until relatively recently. We had two of them. It's definitely a pretty long-standing org. As we'll hopefully get things started in just a moment. Here we go. Let's get things underway momentarily here. We wait for these rosters. Seems like we might be having some slight issues with actually joining the lobby in the first place, but let me do a quick check and see when the last time is we streamed Phantom. It was Phantom Myling versus New Age Gaming. That was a long time ago. That was February of 2024. It's been a year and a half since we've last seen them. It's been a while since we've actually seen Phantom Esports. Now, this team itself may not be the most recognizable. Again, I don't recognize all these players, but I do recognize one person here. I recognize Jinx. That is Frostbite, who was and still is the org owner. A Royalty Series winner as well. So, recognizable name. On the 135 Esports side, probably more recognizable players as well. I also don't know why I have Kamikaze listed. That's not their coach. They don't have a coach. There we go. With Parkour, Redwater, Arch, and Maple. I recognize all of them. I've casted some of those players as well. We'll get him in the lobby in just a few moments here. As we'll get these players jumping in soon enough, but we'll get everybody in the lobby. Here we go. Arch jumping in, Mapo's jumping in, and Parkour jumping in. As here they are, they're all in. Let's get this match underway. Both these teams, by the way, are 2-0. We had a little confusion on who was going to make the lobby. That is, I'm going to make the lobby. So thankfully, everybody's in the lobby now as well. So let's get things going here. And let's get this match underway. No use waiting. Let's see it. Two teams that are 2-0 here in week number 3. There's only 4 weeks this season. The winner of this will take the top spot in their group. They won't guarantee it. There's still one more week to play this season. That is your out of group week. But both these sides, they've beaten the other two teams in their group already. Just one more to go before you can claim yourself as the top of your Champions Rocket League Series group. 25, very high level roster. I already know a lot of these players. They're all quite high rank. Enemy Sports, again, I know less of. I know Jinx is pretty high rank. Again, that having been Frostbite in the past. There's some pretty recognizable people all around here. As This is a best of 5 match. Phantom Esports on the blue, 135 Esports on the orange. Both orgs that I definitely knew of. Although Phantom Esports and org I've not seen in, again, a year and a half. But odd union here as Arch is gonna get that first goal. But a minute in, 135 already on the board here as Arch will win the play. Already one up for X35. The Puerto Rican organization here as here goes Dragon King on the other side. Will be cleared away quickly by Mapo. In goes Jinx, got some room. 2 players jump in, 135, a double commit. Now from history, I know 135 is an org very aggressive, but the only player I know on this roster I know for a fact is on 135 is Mapo. He is their community director? I forgot what his exact title is. Basically, he runs all their tournaments. I know for a fact he's the guy that runs their tournaments. And Arch and Parkour, good friends of his that he often runs those events with. I know they, at least Arch and Mapo were previously of Cobalt Esports. Their previous organizations as well. Very recognizable tournament organizers here. As Jinx will clear it away, up goes Arch. Beast! Just a wide. Phantom Esports still have this one, by the way, and I gotta give credit where it's due. Man, I'm choking on my own saliva here. Apologies, everybody. I'm still a little sick. I don't know if I've actually ever mentioned it, but I have been sick the last couple of days. If you saw me yesterday with double commit as Jinx is gonna get this goal, you'll know I'm not feeling at all the best, but it will be an answer for Phantom Esports. I think I'm crying now. That's how. If I ever mute myself, by the way, I'm probably coughing or sneezing. I am tearing up. That was not a good one. I'm so sorry, everybody. As we'll jump back in here, Mapo will get the clear. Tie game at this point, 1 goal for either side. Phantom Esports looking for the clear will be Jinx, but will be challenged by Beast as Arch finds Parkour. It's a great infield tap. Will be a play for Arch as he'll play up the corner. Room to work with Jinx to send it away. As Mapo won't be able to read this one. Jinx has it. Saved away by Parker. X35 Esports, very defensive so far. Phantom Esports, definitely the more aggressive of the 2 teams, and definitely not afraid to send players up for this Beast. A little more aggressive players will get that game-leading goal off the back wall, beating out Mapo. 1 goal lead with half the game to go. Parker will find the clear here, is sent back in by Dragon, and it is a 3-1 lead. My goodness, what a strike. Immediately on it too, Dragon gets one on the board for himself. And Esports' aggression is paid off early. As an infield play, Parker will watch as Arch clears this one. Parker now has it and will send it away here as Dragon King. And for Jinx. Play by Maple, won't get very far as Arch going midfield. It's a pass, and X35 bit on that one. The other one back right now is Parker, and he can't challenge. Infield to Jinx, and he missed the net there. Well, it was a great breakaway chance. Phantom Esports already up by 2. A 3-goal lead may not be enough. Maybe enough that X35 cannot come from that. Or cannot come back from that. I cannot speak. But a big chance for Jinx, and one that I'm sure you'd want back. As midfield play, Parker to send it out. X35 really struggling just to get out of their own half here. A lot of heavy clears, and while they've got that consistency, they don't have that teamwork. And they don't really have, it seems like they have that chemistry with each other. Same way that seems like Phantom Esports just feels like a team that's been well constructed. I know X35 themselves, these players don't all play that often. It's really just a roster of people looking to compete for the org itself. And you can tell the difference here. Phantom Esports definitely feel like a team that has that knowledge, has that chemistry, has that positioning, but they will have that open room given up in the backfield. And challenging through his Arch. A wide open play given up by Beast, and Jinx really doesn't have any options. Gotta play that 50-50. But he just won't win it. Parker has the easy goal. One away now, 135 Esports from tying this game. Oh, but Jinx played him! Oh, what a strike. I can't get too loud. My voice is already shot. What a play there from Jinx. It's right under Arch. That hurt my vocal cords a little bit. That was a... I don't know if that was intentionally meant to be a fake, but Arch was expecting a little bit more on that play, to be honest. But it will do. Phantom Esports regain the 2-goal lead quite quickly here. With 40 seconds left, game 1 feels like it's all but over here. Phantom Esports so far definitely imposing their offense as X75 go all in. Nothing going there. Probably could be a last-ditch effort for themselves just to get another one on the board. But Phantom Esports will shut it down, clear it away, and get to the other side of the field here as Arch gets by 1, but it's Beast who has the ball. Maple there already turning back, wasn't ready for the challenge. And that lack of cohesion is really what's hurting 135 right now. These three players know each other well, but not for competing. It's Phantom Esports side, it feels like an actual team right now. Competing for an org feels like these three players all know each other more than just by the fact that they're all on this org. We're starting game 1. Phantom Esports really did have that chemistry and really put it to good use. So far, a big lead. Still, 135. They have a lot of time to recover here. They have time to talk. They have time to see how things are going to go for themselves. They did sweep their last 2 matches, so against Acid Esports and then Optimal Esports, Phantom with a 4-game differential. But hey, it all matters down to who can get the win here. Game differential really shouldn't make too much of a difference in these groups of 4 if you can just get those wins. With the way that things are going right now, game differential will matter by the end of the season, by the way, because they're playing 1 extra match outside of their group for each team. Game differential will likely make a difference for who goes to playoffs and who doesn't. That week 4 match, by the way, is likely the difference maker for some of these teams making playoffs or not. As we'll go into game number 2, though. The benefit is, if you can get yourself to that top spot in the group, you give yourself a huge advantage. In fact, whoever wins this match guarantees themselves a spot in that top 4 in the playoffs, so all to play for here. You win this, you don't even have to worry about winning in week 4. Your spot will likely be secured for you, as infield save away will be Jinx, and a shot from Apo! Nobody defended it! And on X35 Esports quickly score. Phantom Esports got on the board first in game 1. On X35 will do it in game 2. And, well, that didn't take too long. 16 seconds in. Esports already put under a little bit more pressure here, but they know from last game they can win in the midfield. Their chemistry has helped them out. It's only a matter of time before X25 kind of fall apart at points. Especially at this level, especially with the way Phantom's playing. They're definitely forcing X25 to really commit to situations that they're not used to. In a little bit of time, you'll definitely see them find things that work here. Is off the corner. Arch playing this one will be Beast jumping in, so will Dragon King. Parker. Jinx to the corner. They'll win the challenge, but Arch has the clear. Up goes Dragon King, and he's got this touch, but a bit too slow. Arch will be up for this one. And Jinx will play midfield. No one there. And the Esports are on the same page at this point. And they'll have to go back to defense for that, but it isn't going to take them too long before they can start to break out here. Mapo can't keep the ball. As Jinx again looking midfield, but again, there's no one there. He's gotta start looking for where he's making those passes, because every time you hit in the midfield like that, unless your teammate's there, you're just giving the other opponents a free chance to go straight down the middle of the field. Not a great place to really leave that ball if you're Jinx. Hasn't been an issue so far. As Parker bumped. Beast will keep this one, and X25 doing a great job of just peppering that net. They're not giving Phantom Esports a lot of breathing space here on defenses. Mapo, he's got to play on the back wall. Won't have it! And it's Archer puts in goal 2. Mapo, the obvious right here, going for that double tap. I don't think he ever really wanted to go for it, though. I think he recognized that's not an easy shot to have at this rate level. Left it for Arch, who he knew was right behind him. I don't know if they communicated that, but for a team that looked pretty, looked like they didn't really know what they were going to do with each other last game, this is a much better improvement. That's a giveaway. And everybody from X25 now has a goal. It's just a bad touch from Dragon King, who he was facing the wrong direction, I think. He just didn't get the power on it. That's an easy play for Parker. And for Phantom Esports, after a very successful Game 1, now facing Y125 Esports' offense has been solid this season. But a team who can do that often on offense, it definitely makes a difference here, as Beast will have the clear. Sent back in by Mapo. Jinx sends it on target, and he's got the play. No shot there. Easily kept away by Mapo. Arch wins the challenge. And it will be Dragon. Off the back wall, it's Jinx. Beast holding on to this one, will be forced to give it up though. As X35 backtracking a little bit more, still keeping the ball though. As long as they keep the ball in their possession, as long as they keep hitting this ball around, the tougher it's going to be for Phantom Esports to find goals. As, I mean, this is really perfect keep away right now for X35. Winning the challenges, finding each other, hitting the ball into open space. Phantom Esports just can't keep this ball. They can't even seem to reach it though. And X85 is doing that good of a job at keeping them out. As here goes. Way up the back wall. Cleared away by Arch. Beast. Still Beast. Off the corner. Now Dragon King. Saved away. Jinx will go back to defense here. Give his team a little bit of room to work with. Dragon. Beast not able to get it. Jinx wasn't in net there. That could have been a 4th goal for X35. Not that they need one at this point. They're already up by 3. They do not need another goal. They're leading. They're in control. They're really doing a great job of keeping the ball away from Phantom Esports. This is a very different looking X35 team. And the cohesion that we didn't see before, well, it's definitely here now. And so is the speed. This is a team that's playing the ball around, putting Phantom Esports in the rough positions, and they're reading these plays as well very quickly. Not something that every team will be able to do here. Phantom Esports have found a way. And it's Beast who will win the challenge. Maple to clear it out. Rolling off the ball will be Minx. That is straight to Parker. And he'll test them off the back wall. Beast won't have this one, and it is Arch for a 5-0 scoreline. My goodness. Well, this game's gone out of hand for sure. I don't really know what else to say about that. It's just gotten out of hand. I will definitely say it has not been pretty so far. Sonic 35. For Phantom, we have not seen a single close game yet out of these two teams. One-sided in one game, now one-sided for X25 Esports. It's a tied series as we go to Game 3. And the question I have to ask is, which of these playstyles perseveres? Which of these playstyles really comes in the full force? And which of these teams can recover after having a bad start? All these teams have definitely struggled to get the series off the way they want to. I think this comes down to who can get off to a better start. Wait and find out, though, but for now, it is even. Two very one-sided games. We'll head to game number 3, where this series will continue. Five more minutes on the clock. And it is even so far as Phantom Esports and Arc 35 will battle it again. As blocked by Arch. Parker will be Dragon King, as here goes Mapo. And he's got room off the back wall, sent away. Arch will be there as Dragon's gonna find that demo. Here goes Jinx. Now is Beast. Unable to shoot this one. Phantom Esports. They'll play this one upfield. As here goes Jinx. Cleared away by Arch. Beast. Ceiling. In front of the nets. Can't get there. As Parker's demoed. 135 Esports. Stuck on defense initially here, but over out. Here comes that quick speed. I miss from Arch there. That's a great place to miss from. It will, unfortunately for 135 Esports, mean that they really won't be able to lead 1-0 at this point. But they make it a chance very soon here as Arch almost getting that second touch. As Parker overcommits, Mapo jumps in. As Jinx. Parker. Last one. Jinx sends it away. That one is cleared by Mapo. As Parker won't have this one. Jinx. Gonna play that flick. Won't get very far. Phantom Esports though. Pulling 135 Esports out of that net. And they're definitely doing a good job at trying to force them to use that boost. Unfortunately, they just can't seem to play high enough on the field to take it away consistently. And 135, no. They'll clear it. Is it in? Oh, it absolutely is. Parker with goal 1 as Phantom Esports got a bit careless in the midfield. Dragon King went for the challenge when he really should not have. Too slow there. And 135 Esports with goal 1 because of it. Well, 135 after a disappointing game 1, looking to turn this whole series around. Already 1 goal up. Parker plays the midfield. Arch. That one blocks as now goes Jinx. He'll have the dribble too. With room. Oh my goodness, what a flick! What a great shot over Parker. Jinx gets his revenge. Who do we get the moves like that? Tie game. 1 goal each. And I think finally we have a close one here. With the last 2 games being as... I mean, the first game was 3-1. It wasn't bad. Second game being 5-0. 2 games that honestly didn't feel that close. This one feels close right now. We'll see if it ends this way as well. Maple to clear. Dragon King. A little bit of time will be played by Arch off the back wall. Oh, Beast won't have this one, and it's a easy play for 135 Esports. Arch is gonna get one over Jinx. No follow-up touch though. That one went ahead. 135 Esports wanted it. And won't even get a chance to shoot here. As Arch. Parker off the corner. Dragon King. Demoed away. Beast will play it off the back wall. But it is 135 Esports who have this one. Is all even. All fair. Parker will get blocked by Beast as they'll send another one down to the back wall. Mapo. Bouncing. Won't have this one. As sacrificial play from Dragon King just to keep it out. Nook 35 still on this one. Will again have to play quite defensively this game. They've not been able to break out much here. This feels a lot like game one. Phantom Esports, unlike game one, have not been able to take a big lead until now. I cursed it. Great read from Beast. Beats the play from Maple, who had almost no boost on that one. Perfectly timed. 69 seconds left. 125 Esports, who played most of this game in their own half, now gonna find a way to get a goal on the other side of the field. Well, they won't have it easily here. That's a wide open net. Where was the defense? I mean, simply put, it's all falling apart for Nook 35. Feels like once this team goes down by a goal, it just completely crumbles for them. And this is a team that won their last 2 matches in sweeps. Maybe they're just not used to dropping games. Again, Phantom Esports, they've dropped 2 this season so far. Nook 35 just isn't used to this. And it seems like it's really affecting them negatively here when they just drop a goal to an opponent. Drop down by a goal, sorry, to an opponent. Those rotations just don't seem to hold. No wonder they were so dominant in game 2. They never gave them any chances. Yeah, this one is, it feels like it's all over. Well, it feels a lot like game 1 now. It really feels like a recreation of game 1 here. It started off so close, but it ended off just being a complete one-sided contest. Phantom Esports are going to take match point on this one. Game 3 is theirs. Why not go for another one here? Jinx will put in a hat trick. 5-1 now for Phantom. And the incredible story that 125 Esports have created for themselves this season. Maybe finding its first loss. They've had 2 straight weeks of dominance. About time somebody would put them in their place, and Phantom Esports look to be the one that's doing it. Barker, cleared by Beast. Arch, 10 seconds left at this point for 35. Just looking to let this game end and go to number 4. They'll clear it. That should end this one, as that ball will not find any more nets to score on. Phantom Esports with match point. So far, 3 games, and Phantom Esports doing a great job at holding down the play. And for Nook 35, feels like it's a team where once they go down, they really do struggle. We go into game 4 momentarily here. Shot total, my goodness, that tells you exactly how this game is going. It is, I think, 18-3. My goodness, I don't know if I've seen a shot differential where it is 6 times your opponent that often at this rank level, but it's happened here. As it seems like we're gonna get a quick tech issue here for one of these sides. So, a quick technical pause while we wait for Game 4 to start. Phantom Esports, though, with a major advantage. 2-1 up. I don't know what's going to stop this team right now with the way that they're playing. There's that coughing I've been talking about. I've been doing that all series. I've just muted myself. Apologies, I am definitely under the weather. I've been so for like the last 3 days at this point. Unfortunately, today I woke up and I lost my voice, so I probably sound very hoarse to all of you. I'm sorry. This is not the normal me. Actually, I don't even sound too bad on stream. So whenever I get louder, that's when it definitely sounds worse. I can't put too much stress on my voice. As we're ready for game 4 here. Seems like no technical issues have been resolved. As everybody's jumping back in. Let's go to game 4. Phantom Esports can win the series here. X35 Esports can send this one to game 5. Reminder that the winner of this, not only do they get to get the top of the group into week 4, but they'll also be likely at the they'll also guarantee themselves a spot in the top 4 at the end of the season in playoffs. So a lot riding on this series with these teams. It's very, very guaranteed a playoff spot this early in a format this short. But you'll take it. These teams have had some pretty good seasons. Well, where's the defense? Everybody left for Phantom. That's easy for Parker. He wasn't expecting it to be so wide open. Yeah, Jake's not paying attention. He left immediately. A bad move from the captain there. It doesn't get much easier than that. And it is a lead for Hunter X35. Phantom looking to play the challenge. And it will be Beast who wins it. An open backfield, but nothing there. Nobody there for Phantom. Arch will be first to it. Dragon King. Gonna find Jinx, who has definitely been the one to start most of the offensive plays for Phantom. Whatever credit's due, we have seen Dragon King really play a more passive role on this Phantom Esports side. Not even a passive role, just a more defensive type role. Not been really as willing to play the aggression, I think, because we've seen, especially not as much as Jinx has, and even Beast has definitely been willing to push up more than I think we've seen Dragon King do. But Dragon King's just playing a support role at this point. He's definitely playing a good blue role. He's been consistent so far, that's for certain. Esports can definitely ride on that success, as will be Arch to clear. That is straight back to Beast though, and he'll take his time as he'll look for the net. Oh, it's awkward. Two players whiffed. Oh, it's a wide open net for Beast. It doesn't get much strange than that, I guess. That is champ for you, my friends. Two whiffs there, 125 on no boost. Phantom Esports. I mean, they'll take it. They're not complaining. This is a team that's definitely that's swept their last 2 matches. You'll get any goals against them here. Blow them down, shut them down, not go to game 5. Phantom Esports love the sound of that. As Beast will win the challenge. And now he's dribbled it away. So there's a little bit left to work with here, but Arch wins the challenge and will clear it out to Parker. Parker himself, I didn't even mention previously of Vigilant Esports. If any of you remember that work, he used to be the Oregoner for that. I wonder if he still is, I don't know. I haven't seen Vigilant in a very long time. As, well, we almost found the goal there for Arch. Parker will jump in, but unable to find an opening. Phantom Esports, a little bit fortunate, but they'll take it. Says, here goes Dragon King for 2. Saves away. Beast jumped in as well, trying to force out the play against Arch. Now midfield, Jinx wins the challenge. Mapo demoed out the way as here goes Beast. Midfield, cleared away by Mapo. Jinx. Beast. Arch has this. Jinx off the corner. And Dragon King! Well, he'll make it 2-1. Phantom Esports are more than happy to have that. Taking the lead again. And if we know anything about 175 Esports, they do not play well when they're down by a goal. Every single game that they've gone down by 1 at any point, they have immediately fallen apart afterwards. And Esports looking to do the exact same here to win the series. As it's Dragon King, unable to put the pressure on Arch. As off the corner, Jinx will send it away. And here he goes. Has a little bit of room, not that much room though. Mapo already waiting. It's off the back wall. Dragon. To Beast! Oh, it's cleared out. 35 Esports. On the back wall, that's a great pass. Oh, it's off the post! Mapo will make it tied. I thought for a moment there we wouldn't see X35 Esports score on this play. I mean, it was a well-crafted execution from Arch. I'm so impressed Parker somehow didn't score the first shot, but it goes in. I don't think anyone's complaining about that one here, as sent away by Arch. Beast. Still in the challenge. Mapo! Parker! In the back of the net! Well, they came back quickly on that one. To the corner, too. What a huge play from Mapo, and did that hit off Mapo, too? That may have hit off of Mapo before it went in. It goes in regardless, that's all they care about. Esports now need to come back. Less than a minute to go in X25 Esports. Looking to send this series to Game 5. Jinx. Parker clears, and this is actually the closest scoring we've had at this point in any of the games so far. Phantom Esports looking to keep it even closer if they can get one more. As up the corner. Maple to clear. Arch is already ready, but a bouncing ball will be Dragon King, who kind of got bumps there before going for that one. I'm bringing out for Phantom Esports. They will need to act quickly as Jinx find one last effort. Won't get around that one. Dragon. Stopped by Mapo. X25 Esports using that speed to great effect. And they'll win Game 4. We've got Champions Field to go. And to decide this series, all the way to Game 5. Champions Field, Game 5. And the winner of this series to guarantee a spot in the playoffs after the end of the season. I mean, there's not much more you could ask for here. I mean, this is what you want, isn't it? It's what I want, that's for certain. And we'll get it here in week 3. My voice may be very shot, very gone, but I'm excited for this one as well. As X35 Esports and Phantom Esports battle out for the top spot in the group. Beast plays it back, Dragon King. Arch to clear it away. Jinx won't get enough on that one, as here goes Beast. Arch has it. Beast clears it. Now he gets around over one. It is Jinx! Oh, what a strike! Oh, what a play from Jinx! A clutch move from the captain! Phantom Esports lead early. And they're not done as well. They're looking for more. One goal will be enough. They give it up though. Mapo on the response. One mistake and it's immediately capitalized. Mapo catching Dragon King on his mistake. And this series, man, it's seen its one-sided affairs, but Game 4 is close. If we get anything like that, this Game 5 is going to be so intense. Actually, 5 though, last game, I really found impressive for them. Coming back from a goal down. Last couple games, they've really struggled to do just that. Now, they've always scored after Phantom Esports got the first on them. Looking for a second, too, as Mapo sends on target. Saved away. Cleared out. Arch will... Well, he won't handle this one very well. That's straight to Dragon King. And his room for 135 Esports to work with. Parker. To clear. Beast. Midfield. It is Dragon King on the play. East again. Holding the dribble. This one won. As it's off the sidewall. Mapo again. Still Mapo. Won't get much on it. As Beast sends it away. Here goes Dragon King. I wouldn't play it across. Mapo has it. And clears it. As it is offense now for 125 Esports. Parker. With the pinch. We'll see this one. All the way into the corner as it's Mapo again. And it is, oh, a miss! Parker had an open net there. So long as he gets anything on that ball, he's scoring it there. And that's a lead for 125 Esports. Instead, we stay tied. Bad time to miss the ball. 125 could have really used that goal. As Jinx challenged by Mapo. Beast on it. Beast still with it. Arch. Jinx. Back wall and down. It is wide of the net for now. Arch can't get there, but it will be. Parker credit with a save for that one. 135. Still not done just yet. They've got a lot to do here. As Dragon King. Play to the side. With some room. Arch. As a bump there. Jinx. Mapo off the sidewall. Second touch. Here goes Parker. Won't have this one. Cleared away by Beast. Somebody out here. For both these teams, still nobody decided to win this one yet. After that early start in the first, 40 seconds of this game, we have not had a goal since. Somebody's gonna break that deadlock, but the answer is who, and the answer is who and when. Overtime quickly looming way. It may have to be settled there. 135 will go on the field again. Parker gets to the jump. It is shot saved by Beast. Mapo wasn't able to beat it, and now he'll clear it away. Parker finds Mapo as Arch nearly got caught for the overcommit there. Esports will go upfield again, but once again shut down by that midfield challenge on 135. Not looking to give him a lot of room here, as it's Jinx all alone. He's weaving through a couple different defenders at this point, still trying to make things happen. But Arch will have it, and watches it. Gets put to the other side of the field. Arch. Dragon King. Mapo being pushed away as here goes Parker. Saved by Mapo. 135 Esports looking for overtime now. As Arch will leave it. I don't know if it was actually his intention. But he worked it as a pretty good fake. And we have golden goal territory here. The series gets extended even longer. And we'll see after, again, the first 40 seconds seeing 2 goals in. Nothing since for the next 4.5 now. Somebody's got to end it. This could be a long one, that's for certain. This team's definitely choosing to play a more passive playstyle in Game 5. I can only imagine it gets more passive as the game continues here as Beast. Phantom Esports, I feel like if this passivity favors them. Individually, they've all shown that they can definitely beat the other team. Gotta put it to good use, though. As it is. Into the ceiling. Saved away. Off the back wall. Dragon King will clear. Missed the ball here. A little bit of time to work with here for 35, and Arch knows this quite well. He's taking it on himself. Won't be able to find the pass to Parker, though. Meepo. Off the side wall. Enemy Esports doing a great job of cutting those passing options. And now they have an open net! Dragon King will win it! And unfortunately for Arch, the overcommit finally catches him. He's done that a couple times this game. It hasn't cost him yet, but in overtime it will. Enemy Esports win in Game 5 overtime and will lead the group and guarantee themselves a spot in the postseason. A real battle to the end of this thing, surely. They fought for every single goal. Enemy Esports, in their first return to stream in over 1.5 years, get the win when they needed it. And my poor throat will probably feel this in the morning. Well, what a match that was. Enemy Sports lead the group now. They guarantee a spot. 135 have not, but they're in a very good position still. Being the number 2 team in their group because of this. Thank you all so much for joining the... So what do you stream this evening? We'll go raid someone who's live. Thank you. Take care. Be well. Means a lot. Have an amazing rest of your evening, everybody. We'll see you again soon with more Rocket League action.